Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to react to Americans living in a car. So what is this? Actually it is a very shocking thing for us, but I was reading about this. So these are Americans who have been thrown out or kicked out of their homes because they were not able to either pay their rent or something related to it, and due to which they are thrown. So they are basically poor Americans. But now what they do is they have made their car their home. So that is very strange because in India, car is still a luxury for many people. If first they will build a house or first they will try to get settled in a house, then they will go for a car because car is a depreciating asset. So you don't want that to be under you, and because you have to pay all those other charges, also insurance and this and that. But in America, because of this many cars and everybody being so much into cars, so everybody has a car. Even if they are poor, they still have a poor car, but they have a car. So that is why. So now this person, I think that she was thrown out and now she starts to live in a car. So it will be very, very interesting to see how you guys live in a car, because car, I would think so, I would become very claustrophobic if I have to live in a car, because that is way too small for me to live in. But let's see how it goes.
And it is not very common in India. Indian people do not live in the car, and I do believe that I am not able to survive in the car because from my childhood only, I lived in a house, and currently I'm also living in a house. That's the reason I am unable to live in the car. But yes, I have seen in many series where you guys are staying in the vans, and I have also seen in many videos, basically, youngsters are living in the vans, and some vans are very luxurious. They have made their kitchen inside the car, and they have their cupboard in the car. They have their washroom. I don't think that they have their washroom, and I do think that it is very it is very weird to not have a washroom in a house. And it is also very it is also very risky that you don't have like if you want to go to the washroom but you don't have a washroom in that van, so you have to move your van into the public toilet. So that's so weird. But yet, yes, living in the car is also very cool. So seriously, I also want to live in the car, for not for days, but yes, for a day I would definitely love to live in the car. I would really but for a day I would really like to live in a car.
I don't think so. But yes, it would be a good challenge to take up on. So now let's see how this woman lives, because she is not living because it's a challenge. She is living because her life is a challenge. So let's watch this video.
When you become homeless,
She's too
you
old.
kind of revert into this solitude.
And she's a Volvo.
It's humiliating. I
My
find especially the
grandmother doesn't know
women,
how to drive.
we don't say anything to anyone about it.
Newburyport, MA.
My name is Judith, and I've been living in my car at 72 years old since the end of
she's
February.
72.
She's 72.
Good morning. I'd like a medium-sized black. Okay. I'm not always this sweet sounding either. It's a facade. It's the first thing I do when I get up and start my day. I go and get a cup of coffee. And then I head across the street to this cemetery and organize my car for the day.
Judith was evicted from her apartment. It was a no-fault eviction. She could not find a new apartment
Now,
she could
St.
afford.
Mary's Cemetery is a local place where a lot of homeless people come to. I've seen a woman my age who is currently living in the trees over here.
Trees over there. Seriously?
I'm a working visual artist. I have been my whole life.
Husband died 20 years ago. She sold painting and worked at it. Oh my god. She's struggling.
Once a woman is single and aging, she has no safety net, none.
Yes.
For the last 6 years of my work life, even with my
My
Social
God, she's
Security,
living
I was
in a
not
car.
able to pay
I
rent
saw that
with
people are
that
living in
combined
that
income.
van.
What were you doing?
She even
I
doesn't
was
have
working
kitchen
as a
on her
cashier
car.
at the Market Basket.
She worked as a cashier.
Oh my God, it is
Half
so
of older
tough.
single women in Massachusetts are economically insecure. Oh, it is worse in this state.
According to one street apartment person.
It's not safe living like this when you're older.
Seriously.
You have to drive everywhere you need to go. If I'm going to have something to eat, I have to go someplace to get food. If
Oh.
I need to use a bathroom, I have to get in the car and drive someplace.
Such a cumbersome
We're at
thing to
my
do every time.
storage container. And this is where I had the movers bring all of my belongings. A lifetime of work and collecting. And this is it. I kept my drafting table, and I tried to keep it open because I was hoping that maybe I could work a little bit from here, but it's ridiculous, impossible.
This is her storeroom. She has her toilet.
This is the cabinet where I keep a lot of my stored goods when I'm home.
Oh.
This is my son with his first tuna.
So where is the son?
This is my children when they were
Oh my
little.
God,
And
what
when
the
they,
And
where
this
they
is
are
something
when
my
now they are
daughter
big?
made. School.
Live with their
And
children.
here's our family
Like, it is
portrait.
not same here.
Don't
in
they
India.
send back any money? Section 8 voucher. Okay.
Like, she
But
is
there are
in
few
some-
apartments
still
available
she
in her
cannot
price
leave
range.
Here I am on the
children.
Rowley
It is the
site
worst
at
thing.
apartments.com, and there's one
And she's facing a lot
rental
of things.
available, and it's for $3,500.
That's expensive.
My budget pushing it is $2,000. No one is moving anywhere because there's no place to move to. Just like crying all the time. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
She could change cities also, no? Or
I don't know. I
Go
guess
to
I
a
expect
country place.
more of myself. This is another adventure. I'm just too old for it anymore.
She wants to live peacefully.
And most importantly, she doesn't
Who does
have a
not?
partner.
I really understand that when you're in the middle of something, it feels like it's never going to end.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can't find a place. I can't find a place. I've exhausted my resources. I looked in southern Maine. I looked in southern New Hampshire.
Oh, she
I
has
looked
looked in other
northern New
places too.
Hampshire. I really looked at everything.
Cost of living is so high.
I
$3,500.
need help.
Aren't there any shared apartments or something like that? Oh, she finally found. It's not far from where she used to live. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. Nearly a year living in the car.
In the car. My God, this is so tough. Even I am.
Welcome things. Welcome my cooking supplies to our new home.
Oh, wow.
In the car in 72.
It's not quite real yet. Expect it to go away at any second. Is that you, my pie? Yes, it is.
Oh, this is
Nice to
so
have you living with me
nice.
again.
She finally got her home. What are these?
Every morning.
What was
I
that?
had my coffee and everything. I just cry. I just cry and be grateful. Very grateful.
Wow.
Seriously, after watching this video, I'm feeling, blessed to live in India, because in India our parents live with us. And seriously, like my great grandparents are around are there, are in their 17, still they are living in the house, and they are living with us. And it's not same in America. Like, children do not live with their parents, and even she has children, still she's not living with her children. So that's the worst thing. And she was crying because things were because things were her out of budget, and she was saying that it's my daily routine. And she after that she told us about her daily routine. Even firstly, I thought that she live in the van. Even living in the van is easy rather than living in the car, because you don't have the kitchen there, you don't have your toiletries, you don't have your cupboard, and most importantly, you don't have washroom in the cars. But it's not same in the van. But she was living in the car, so living in the car is so difficult. But after that, finally she found her place to live, and she said that she's grateful to find a place. So yes, I'm feeling happy that finally she found her place to live. But yes, on the other side, I'm also feeling very sad, because you Americans do not live with your parents, and sometimes your parents has to go through a lot of things, but still they are still they feel that they are alone, they don't have anyone to deal with this situation. But it's not same in India, so that's the reason I'm feeling happy that I live in India.
Yes, actually, and the thing is, like, she was talking about how she had kids, and like now when they were young, so they had a family photo. But what about now? Like, they should even, if they're not living together, they should either like support her financially or do something about it, because I know for sure that they would be working very well. So this is something which is very bad about the American system, family system, because as Vanchika was saying, in Indian family system, like, we live together, and even if we don't live together, it is the the role of the son. The society puts pressure on the son or the daughter to make sure that the parents are living properly, if they are even living away from you. So this is something which I think is very good, because they have taken care of you when you were growing, so you need to take care of them when they are old, because you can never ever imagine like a 70 or 75-year-old working here, because that is too much for them then. And now, like, even for her also, she was like, I just cry and cry every day, because she does not have nothing to do, and then she will be like, when even the situation is worse, financial situation is worse, she would even remember her husband even more and everything around her even more. But then the end was very, very happy that she was finally able to get a new home. But just imagine how hard it would be just to wake up in a car, and then if you have to go to a washroom or bathroom, then you have to go via the car then to that place. Then if you have to go for a coffee, then you have to always ride to that place. So wherever you have to go, you have to take your car and then go. So it just, it is very, very sad thing, and the way people live sometimes is very sad. So we should be always feel lucky about how we are, and I think so there should be some system to improve all these things going on. So what do you feel about it, and have you ever had any such experience? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.